was in high school in the 80s. Well, you do something stupid on a weekend and people talk about it on a Monday. Well, if you're the mid 90s, maybe 2000s, that turns into now you can post pictures somewhere and people can actually see that event. But now we're at a place to where you could be doing nothing and stories and pictures about you are posted online. They're fabricated. They're completely made up through AI, and it can have your voice. That's a whole another world. I'm Don Austin. I'm the superintendent of schools for the Palo Alto Unified School District in Northern California. It used to be that a bully had to come over and push you. And Palo Alto is not a community where people are going to come push anybody into a locker. That doesn't happen. But it's not immune from online bullying. And the differences, I think, are worse. Now your bully can be completely anonymous. You don't even know where it's coming from.
I'm Josh Oakes, the founder of SmartSocial.com. We host weekly live social media safety events for school districts across the country so parents can learn how to keep their kids safe on social media so they can someday shine online. There's new apps out there that make it easier and easier for kids to play pranks on each other, except they're a lot more severe than when we were kids. Kids these days will upload maybe a headshot of another kid at school, and the app will recreate the body of the person as though they're nude. And this causes extreme harm to that kid that might be in the photo, and especially their friends as well, and a whole family. These are called nudify apps. It's a whole new trend. There's a lot of AI behind the apps. We recommend that parents have a rich dialogue with their kids about how very badly this can go, because it can go down a legal route that's not good for the kid who created the image and their family. And it can absolutely hurt or tear apart a child who's in the photo.
I became connected with Josh and SmartSocial at a previous school district. So we go back about 10 years now. Josh he's my go-to. These issues in themselves are not new, but the technology changes so quickly that's really important to have somebody who's got their thumb on the pulse. We're trying to explain to parents why these topics are so important. You know, additionally, a kid who's getting cyberbullied could have some shame, could have some embarrassment. They don't get help. It continues. The next thing you know, that one post has 1,000 likes and reposts and gets manipulated and changed. We talk to our mental health professionals here. The kid who's getting bullied can become also addicted to looking for those things that they're getting bullied on. So now they're looking and monitoring the exact place where the harm is coming from.
A lot of parents used to say to us, oh, my kid has privacy. I don't want to look in their phone. I gave them this device and I want to respect them. We remind parents that if you give your kid a car at the age of 16, do you have the right to have an extra set of keys to that vehicle? And the parents always say yes. And that's right, because that car could hurt someone, or maybe their friends put something illegal in the trunk and you want to check what that is. So we remind parents, if your kids are living under your roof, they're under the age of 18, you have every right to have a second set of keys to their phone, which is the passcode, to look over it for their own safety. So before you give your kids a phone or social media, it's time to have that discussion early and often. Hey, this is a loaner for you, and I can take it back at any time because you could really hurt our family.